Hello everyone, this is Lindsay Wazzola, and today I'm going to show you how to host an app on shinyapps.io using the Crane Game app that we've been playing with since Module 3. So here we are in the home directory of the Crane Game app. We can see our app.r file, our www folder with all of our pictures, and our data folder with our data files and processing script. Let's open app.r. And I'm just going to click Run App so we can reacquaint ourselves with this app. So this, if you remember, was our app that just shows changes in sandhill crane breeding distributions over years and seasons. And then it has this fun crane picture shuffling function, which, by the way, is kind of a nice template if you're trying to design an app that does something like loading multiple panels of a raster. So that's our crane app. Now let's look at how to get it out in the world. I'm going to come up here to our publish icon and click manage accounts. And it brings up this screen where it wants us to have a publishing account. So right now we don't have anything. So I'm going to click connect, and I'm going to connect an account from shinyapps.io. So right now it's prompting us to go to my Shiny Apps account and log in and get our tokens, which is the secure string that we need to connect our app to the internet. So now I'm going to come down here and go to my shinyapps.io dashboard, which if we back up a step, we can see how I got here. So this is the Shiny Apps homepage. And I'm just going to click on dashboard, which brings me back to my personal screen. And then I'll come over here to account and I'll click tokens. And I will get this here. So I'll copy my token and my secret, which it won't show to us because that would not be very secure. And then I will try that again. There we go. Now we actually have our account information. We'll click connect. And there we go. That's my name on Shiny because when I started working with Shiny, I was working with pheasants a lot. And I'll click apply. So, okay. Now we have our account up in the cloud, connected to our Shiny apps down on our computer. And now it's time to actually push the app up to the cloud. So here we'll click Publish Applications. It's publishing right to shinyapps.io from Pheasant, and we'll leave the title as Crane Game, which is the title that I've given the app. And then we just click Publish. And now our app's deploying, and hopefully it will deploy on the first try. So I'm showing you point and click interfaces throughout my set of tutorials. But if you prefer to do things like this from the command line, you absolutely can. And I'll include a tutorial on how to do command line deployment in my written version of this content. All right, I paused the recording to spare you all the wait while our files uploaded. But what we have now is the very exciting result that our Crane Game app is up on the web with its very own URL. And there we go. We do a quick check. It looks like everything is working. And that's great. So it looks like everything is working with our transfer of our Crane Game app from our computer to the web. So now if we make any changes to our Crane Game, all we have to do is come up here and just click publish again, and our changes will go up to our app on the cloud. So I want to take a moment and spend a little more time with the shinyapps.io dashboard. So the dashboard shows us all of our apps that we have running, but it also does a lot of other very useful things. So it shows us our usage, which is important because we have a limited number of active hours with our free version of shinyapps.io. If we had something like authorized users, like we had passwords, we could check out who's using our app. And really importantly, it has this logs function. And logs is great because it kind of gives you everything that would happen down in the console when you were running normal R code. And this is where things like errors are going to show up. And this can be a really fantastic tool for debugging because it lets us identify where and when things are going wrong. And we can actually download that error log and look through it. So that's about the things that I would recommend looking at. There's also this great metrics dashboard where we can look at the number of connections that we have, which of course is one right now because I just restarted the app. We can look at memory usage, which is an important metric for evaluating how hungry our app is and is often a correlate to how slow it is for users and how fast we're using up our usage time. And we can look at CPU usage. So this is a lot like if you've ever looked at the task manager window. So that is shinyapps.io. It is by far the simplest way to host our Shiny apps, and I suspect for a lot of folks it'll be all we need. Um, if you are interested in learning how to share code directly, I would encourage you to check out the next video, which shows you how to host, or not host, excuse me, how to share code on GitHub and help users download it. So thank you everyone for listening, and I hope this has been helpful.